Oh, and good morning. Happy Wednesday. So glad that you guys are here. We'll let you guys have a moment to get started. Let me turn my phone on Do Not Disturb. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Hello and good morning. Hi, Jess. I'm Maggie, your substitute teacher today. Welcome to class. We are going to make some breakfast eggs in bell pepper rings. I did this yesterday per a recipe that someone sent me, and I was thinking up some ideas of ways to kind of change it up. They were really good, so I want to try more of the same. But for anyone who's new here, I'm just a mom and a home cooker. That's what the boys used to call me when they were little. I'm a boy mom times two. I've been on a health and wellness journey, so far maintaining about a 75-pound weight loss with at least 25 more to go. I've been tested for food sensitivity, so I've completely changed the way that I eat. I have a list of foods on the fridge that I can have and then foods that I have to avoid. My food sensitivity test was a cheek swab on the inside and then some hair samples. And so I've just been working with that. I feel amazing. Used to be pre-diabetic. Hey, good morning, Jess. Jess, is that you on Instagram too? Used to be pre-diabetic, used to have borderline blood pressure and elevated cholesterol. All of that is normal now without medication. So thank you for being here. I love to cook. I love to cook for the family and others. So all of these recipes are basically things that I would cook for the family, but I substitute the ingredients that I can have. So I always like to say I substitute the foods I used to love for the foods that love me back. So, wonderful. Okay, Jess, I appreciate that. Thank you for letting me know. So yeah, I'm just gonna wipe down the counter and I'll talk you guys through everything that I'm doing. I'm just kind of making it up as I go. But if you have recipes that you want me to try, feel free to spam me with what you want me to cook for you. Links are coming, but I'm just using the Brandless granite and stone cleaner. I think my counters are clean, but just to make sure. I was just raised to cook and clean amongst other things, but you know, I enjoy it, but I like to clean before I cook. I clean during the cooking, and then I clean after. And I'm always on the kids to do the same, right? Leave it better than you found it. All right, so let me wash my hands. So I usually use the stove behind me, but that makes me walk back and forth. So I got a new gadget. This Dux top. It's a little induction, cooktop. So I'm just going to plug this in here. I ordered it on Amazon. Again, links are coming. Thank you to Amethyst for helping me figure that out. Thank you to the lead attorney for explaining that. Highly recommend his course. I am Maggie, the substitute teacher, is 3 months old, so I'm just getting started here. So I really appreciate you all supporting. Okay. So yesterday when I made the bell pepper rings, I used a small pan. I'll show you. So one of the things that I learned about this cooktop is that it doesn't work on all cookware. There's a science behind it. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I'm just a home cooker. But stainless seems to work. It doesn't work on my copper and it doesn't work on my nonstick. Hey, Joy, good morning. All right, so I'm just wiping this down. Yesterday, so I have, a cookware set like a lot of you, and I used this small size yesterday. This is probably about the size of a salad plate. So today I'm going to try the same recipe with a larger skillet. This one is probably about the size of a dinner plate. Y'all know they have measurements. I don't know what they are. But you'll see when I do the rings. For these pepper rings, this is a substitution for, I've heard different names for it, but the one-eye jack, I think that's what they called it in Boy Scouts. You know when you have the slice of sandwich bread, hey, and you cut out the hole and you crack an egg inside and it cooks inside the toast. So we're going to kind of do the same thing with bell peppers. You could also do this with tomato. But what I figured out yesterday is you need to have a pan, I did two, and you need to have a pan that's big enough for your toast or your bell pepper rings to sit flat. When I used the smaller pan yesterday, instead of sitting flat, they kind of bunched up on each other. So when they're not flat on the pan, when you crack the egg inside, it kind of leaks out the side. So I was like, okay, lesson learned. I'm gonna use a bigger skillet today. Hey, Mona, thank you so much for being here. Mona, I gotta figure out this moderator thing so you can help me. But yes, let's get started. I'm triggered from yesterday. Remember when Mom came on and she said, Maggie, she messaged me during my live stream that my ingredients should have been prepped. But y'all, I just got ready for the day. I do work from home gratefully. And so when I'm in the kitchen, I bring you guys in here. So sometimes I'm ready, sometimes I'm not. I'm going to use my Whole Foods goat cheese today. We're going to give that a try. This is hard to find, but they finally got it in stock. I had an order placed. So my test results revealed that I'm sensitive to cow dairy. So I can't have, half and half and milk and yogurt and cheese. I've had to change to goat's milk, sheep's milk, or plant-based. So I've got some really good substitutes that I think taste good. So when you guys try them, I love that you confirm. Let me go ahead and put an apron on. I'm in Zoom meetings all day, so I want to make sure that I stay presentable and always represent you all well. Hey, Cook, good morning. You guys are here to hold me accountable so I can age gracefully. So I'm putting on my Costa Rica apron. Went to Costa Rica for spring break and I'm still posting, you guys. I think I took over 1,000 pictures. So I do a travel blog. Whenever I travel, I take you guys with me. And I'm going to be collecting aprons. Whenever I travel somewhere, that'll be my new souvenir. I have one from Paris, so this is the one from Costa Rica. I'm in a travel group. We talked about that, I think, at yesterday's breakfast. So if you look on my YouTube page, please make sure you're subscribed. Yes, please like, subscribe, and share. Channel is 3 months old and you guys are helping me to grow, so I appreciate that. So even if you're watching on Instagram or Facebook, I am Maggie the Substitute Teacher on all platforms, so please go over to YouTube and subscribe. All right, so what's left of my peppers? I had a pepper bag yesterday. I've got a red one. Isn't that cute? It's got a little hat. And I've got a yellow one. I think in the recipe, if I had the stoplight peppers, red, yellow, and green, that would be really colorful. But this is what I've got. The kids were home this weekend, and I need to replenish. So I'm going to slice our red and yellow. So we've got some good color there. I'm going to be using whole eggs for this recipe. I do have egg beaters as a backup. I prefer whole eggs, but if you want to do with egg whites, I'm sure it would work just the same. Yes, you like that, Mona? That's what I'm going to start doing. Yeah, because you guys know me, souvenirs and knickknacks and all that stuff. I try to think about something that I'm actually going to use, and I cook every day. That's why I give you guys a post every day. But I think an apron would be a good souvenir for me. So Costa Rica. All right, so let me get a knife and a cutting board. Trying to decide how many I want to eat, feeling greedy as always. So what you want to do if you're starting with a fresh pepper, obviously it would be cut like this. You just want to take off the top and then take off the seeds. I didn't cut the whole thing. I only cut what I'm going to cook. So I think I'll do 2 red and 2 yellow, 2 red and 1 yellow. Let's see. So we're going to slice down this way so that we have a nice, ring. Try to get it as symmetrical as possible. Look, I'm not a chef, I'm just a home cooker, but I'm trying to see that it can lay kind of flat. All right, so this is what we're going for. So this is what we're gonna cook. Red peppers are actually very sweet. This is a good substitute maybe for tomato. If you don't like tomato, you can eat them raw in place of like celery, cut them in strips. Obviously you can saute them. I think we did sausage and peppers last week, so you guys can give that a try. So let me see if I can do one more. I've got a couple ideas in my head. And this would be good for the kids. Sometimes trying to get them to eat vegetables. I know someone had commented once they were looking for ideas to incorporate more vegetables. This would be a great way if you guys like how this turns out. Basically use your vegetables as a vehicle to eat stuff that you want. I've done plenty of stuffed peppers. You could keep the pepper, in its full shape, crack an egg inside. We've done cheese, onion, crumbled bacon or turkey sausage, whatever you like, whatever you like. All right, so let's see what we can get for our yellow pepper. Just trying to eyeball it. I did okay. This one is a little thin. Oh, and I got a little spot here I do not like. So we're not going to use this one. But we're not going to waste. I'm going to take out that little spot and toss that. You can keep this, eat it, saute it. Let me see if I can get a clean one without a spot or blemish, right? All right. So again, just on the cutting board, just try and keep your fingers back. It is hard when it gets this way. The safer way would be to put the flat side down, but I'm trying to get the ring. I think I can get one more. Focus. All right, not bad. A little bit unsymmetrical, if that's a word, but we've got our peppers. All right, so I think we've got 3. We've got 2 red and we've got 2 yellow. So what I'm gonna do this time is I'm gonna actually lay them in the pan cold just to make sure that they will fit. I know I'm bad about crowding the pan. Okay, 3 is perfect. So you guys see what we have here? So this is the mistake that I made yesterday. I had them like kind of bunched up together on the side, and then when you crack the egg, it leaks out. So what I'm gonna do, I'm greedy. I could probably get a 4th one in there, but okay, Maggie. So yesterday we did oil and butter. I think I'm gonna do just butter today. I'm just making it up as I go. And yesterday, if you guys look, and I think I posted the pictures everywhere. I did kind of the sunny side up version, which means I cracked the egg and I didn't turn it. So on the bottom, you had the nice like golden fried crust, but on the top, it looked like a bright sunny egg. I think I'm gonna flip it this time. So I have kind of like the egg in between, and I'm gonna do a little bit of cheese and a little bit of cream. Let me get that out. And then the egg, salt, pepper, cream and cheese, and some hot sauce. Snuggles, drop the link. You want to come on, Snuggles? All right, let's get the butter. So this new induction cooktop that I have gets hot really fast, so I want to make sure that I'm prepared. Okay, so Snuggles is asking to drop the link. I'm not really sure, but it did make me think about the cook along. So while I'm getting the butter ready, and again, for anyone new here, I can't have cow dairy. So the butter that I'm using is this Delamere butter from goat's milk, comes from Whole Foods. Links are coming. I know. For me, it cooks like butter, tastes like butter. looks like butter. So I'm just going to put this pat in the pan and let it sizzle and foam. I think I'll do the oil and the butter. So the oil I'm using is MCT oil. This has been approved for me. It's a coconut derivative. It is a mild oil. It doesn't have an overpowering coconut taste, but it does have a low smoke point, which means, you know, it can smoke up pretty fast. So that's why I'm kind of hesitant. Okay, so let me plug this up. And Snuggles, you made me think about the cook along. I don't know if that's what you're talking about, but I will promote the cook along if anybody wants to cook with me. We've done it a couple times with Lisa. And I'll explain to you guys how that works. All right, so I've got my large, this is just stainless steel. I don't know, what would Dr. Sebi say about using butter? Let me know, I'm not familiar. So I'm going to use the coconut oil. I'm gonna do 2 pumps. And I'm just gonna kind of move it around so that I get coverage in the pan. I wanna make sure that my peppers don't stick. I say use what you like. I do like butter. It has a, you know, creaminess and a flavor to it. You know, the oils that you cook with, and the butters and all that stuff are important. So I try and stay as natural as possible, meaning, you know, butter that comes from a cow instead of one of the oils that might be created in the laboratory. But look, I am not the food police. Hey, Miss Bell. So please do what works for you. All right, so we've got our coconut oil in the pan, and I'm still going to put just 1 pat of butter in there so I get the butter flavor and a little bit of oil. So I learned with my induction cooktop, it only works when you have the pot on it. When you take it off, it gives you an error. Okay, so let's turn it on. I'm gonna put it on 2 because it gets hot really fast. So that's the fan that you hear. So let's clean up. All right, so for anybody joining, we're making our bell pepper egg rings for breakfast. I have 2 red pepper slices and a yellow pepper slice. I wish I had the green, but I don't. But yeah, so for the cook along, in case anyone is interested, I love to cook for you. But if you want to cook with me, I would love to have you. We've done it a couple times with Lisa. We did crab cakes the first time. Those were really good. And then we did a squash lasagna. That was really good. So there's 3 options. Basically, you pick the recipe, whatever you like, and just let me know. I will get my ingredients. I will make the substitute version. You can make the full flavor version, however you want to eat it. Just put my peppers away. So we'll pick a date and a time because I need to be prepared. And what we'll do is I'll bring you on and I'll share my screen and we'll literally go through each step together. I'll make my version and we'll hold up our ingredients and pace ourselves and enjoy the final product. So level 1, you can just sit back, relax, and watch like you're doing now. Please press the like button if you like what I'm doing. Please consider subscribing. That helps the channel to grow. Oh, our oil and our butter. So it's already melting down a little bit. Butter can go from like solid to melted to foamy to burnt really fast. So got to keep an eye on it. So level 1, sit back, relax, and enjoy. Watch me do the work. Level 2, you can cook off camera. So if you want to cook at the same time, we can walk through every step. Or like after the live stream, if you want to do it on your own and post the pictures or inbox me the pictures. I love it when you guys try the recipes because my palate has completely changed. So I love it when you all confirm that it actually tastes good to you. Or level 3, like Snuggle said, I'll give you the link and we'll just connect beforehand to make sure, you know, our technology and everything is working and we'll cook live together. So Vel is gonna make the fried apples. Oh, y'all, that's an amazing snack / dessert. I'm out of apples. I think I'm gonna make the vanilla yogurt today, but I'm gonna do it with orange. See if it's as good as the lemon. All right, so I'm gonna turn this up to 3, and I'm gonna go ahead and put my peppers in the pan, okay? So again, hear that sizzle? Again, I'm using a larger pan today so they all have space. And I'm going to go ahead and salt and pepper them at this step. Put my produce away. Peppers are nice and sweet, but the egg is very mild, so a little salt and a little pepper. This grinder is giving me trouble. All right. So far, so good. Our peppers are just sizzling in there. This is what we have, just a little salt and pepper. All right, so I'm going to do a layer of cheese, then the egg, and then another layer of cheese. So again, I'm using shredded goat's cheese. You can use mozzarella, pepper jack, whatever cheese you can have. I can't have cow dairy, so I'm just getting a little bit of shredded cheese. And I'm putting it inside the ring as kind of the first little layer. But I'm going to spread it out so that it's even. Because it melts down and it starts to sizzle pretty fast. I want to have a little cheese crust and my egg in between. Y'all, this cookware. Whew. And then for really creamy eggs, I saw this recipe online with heavy whipping cream. Since I can't have cow dairy, I'm using the Silk heavy whipping cream made from coconut milk. It gets a little clumpy, I'm not gonna lie. So that's the only thing. But I'm gonna pour this in the middle. Oh, it's just so thick when you get down to the bottom. I'm not gonna lie, y'all, sometimes it's a pain. And I'm trying to move fast. Let me turn this down. This is what we have so far. Our cheese and the peppers. Okay, so I put a clump of coconut cream in there, the heavy whipping cream. Now I'm just gonna crack the egg inside. So the coconut cream, when it cooks with the egg and the cheese, it gives it like a nice, creamy mouth texture. I don't know how to explain it, but it's really nice. All right, I'm cracking my eggs inside the ring. Y'all, I'm coming with the comments, but I gotta move fast. Here I come. I'm getting a little bit of leakage, but it's gonna be all right. I turn the stove down to 2. This goes from 0 to 10. Then I'm gonna use a spatula and I'm gonna tap on the yolk because I want it to break and be a little bit flat. Let me see if I can show you guys what we have. I don't want to tilt it too much, if you guys can see. All right, I'm gonna salt and pepper again. Oh, you asked about pasta. Y'all, I can't have gluten. Look, I haven't sworn off anything, Mona. A little salt, but I don't want to say cheat meal, but you know, yeah, I have a splurge. If it's a holiday or something, absolutely. We had spaghetti in Costa Rica, but you know what I've learned on my health and wellness journey, it's not about what you eat from time to time, it's about what you eat all of the time. I still couldn't get the eggs completely inside. You guys can see. I'm gonna let the yolks kind of set because if I tilt the pan, I'm working on over camera equipment. None of us want to feel deprived, right? But I know how I used to feel putting some more cheese. I know how I used to feel when I would have a lot of heavy starches. For me, you know, maybe it's the gluten. I have, you know, a bad knee, like a lot of us, you know, who played sports or injured themselves. And I had a lot of joint pain and I had to take a lot of pain pills. And so I noticed when I eat that way, the breads, the pastas, the rolls, the croissant, all of it. I love all of it. So no, I haven't sworn it off, but I have some substitutes. So for example, you know, if I want like a pasta substitute, I will do zucchini noodles. I know it's not the same, but here's the deal. I know it's going to sound like cliche, but it does get better over time. In the beginning, it was like a detox, especially to, let's see what's happening on Instagram, especially to get over the sugar. You know, the first couple weeks, I'm not going to lie to you guys, I was, nauseous and cranky, and, that stuff just hangs around in my system. I can't process it well. All right, so let me show you what I have, and I'm going to turn it up a little bit because I do want to try to flip it. Okay, so I just put some more cheese on top of the eggs, on top of the cream, on top of the salt and pepper. We're going to let that brown, and let me see if I can read the comments. I want to be a good host for you guys, but I get distracted. I got a lot going on. So again, your pepper rings, I did a layer of cheese. Could have done the egg and then the heavy whipping cream. I did the heavy whipping cream and then the egg. I'm thinking about something green, Nana and her color. But I think do I want to put seasoning on now or parsley after? And then another cheese. Let me think about this seasoning. So you need something good and sweet this week. Oh, for the apples. Yeah, y'all, that fried apple is like an apple pie, like a crustless apple pie. So good. A little bit more cheese, please. Yeah, it's a process. You guys, look, I'm not going to sit here. I have struggled my whole life. Those of you all who have known me, I've been a big girl, or what I thought was a big girl my whole life. Now I'm out of plus size, which is amazing for me. I still struggle sometimes with my image. I still see myself that way. But this is year 3 for me with the food substitution. So it's been a process. So I think it was like 40 pounds the first year, and then 20, and then I'm determined to get the last, 25, 35 off this year because of that. Bill or Mona, whoever asked, I would travel and I would enjoy myself when I'm, out and eat whatever. Whew, hungry, y'all. Whew, I dropped my half and half. That would have been really bad. Let me just put it in the sink just to make sure it doesn't leak. I think I'm going to do a little bit of spinach just for green, and then I'm going to flip them. Yeah, the detox is really hard, y'all. I'm not even going to lie to you, but it's a decision, and anybody new here. So I just have fresh spinach. So I'm just going to put, and it's already washed, I'm just going to put like 1 baby spinach on here. I'm going to see if I can turn these, y'all. When I went to see the metabolic specialist, making it up, I'm using the spatula to get underneath there to make sure nothing sticks before I turn it. When I went to the metabolic specialist, y'all, I had never heard of food sensitivities. I had never heard of gut health. I had never heard of all that stuff, right? Because I was eating what I was eating, whatever I liked. And, I didn't know that there are some things that your body can process really well. If you can have gluten, please have pasta for me. I'm not a big pasta person. Potatoes and breads, yes. But, I was just pushing through all this pain in my body. I'm going to taste, ooh, yummy. Spatula. I was just pushing through all this pain in my body that when I went through the detox process and the pain went away, that's what keeps me on track, because it's like, oh, I don't want to feel that way again. I don't want to have to take 10 pain pills a day. All right, y'all. So this is what I have. I'm using spinach. It could be basil. It could be whatever. I'm going to get underneath here. And I'm going to flip it. Yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to decide if I want to flip the others. I don't think I will. I don't like the presentation when it's flipped. I'm going to eat it though. But I'm going to let the other ones just cook sunny side up. So yeah, everybody does it when they're ready. If you saw my Costa Rica post about the zip lining, I had my, reason why. Everybody does it in their own time.
Amethyst. Oh my gosh, y'all, Amethyst helped me get my links. I still haven't done it, but I will. And I'm going to be cooking for Amethyst. She has requested chicken and rice. And because she was so, I bet you this would look better in stainless, but whatever. Because she was so helpful to me, my payment is any meal of her choice. She's going to come here. I'm going to cook for her. She's going to tell you guys how it tastes. All right, let's make our yogurt parfait. Nice and colorful. Thank you, Jess. Okay, so Val. Oh, y'all, I'm coming to read. All right. Yeah, and that's the other thing. I think if this were nonstick, I may have to do this on the stove tomorrow. Y'all, we will have this meal a few times until I get it right. Hey, Marissa. Um, this stainless steel, it does look nice, and I'm sure it will plate fine, but I just don't like how it burns. So tomorrow, I'm doing this in the nonstick because I have a vision of in my head of how I want it to look, and this pan isn't doing it, but this is the pan that works on the induction. All right, thank you for the color comments. We're gonna make some yogurt. I did the lemon blueberry yesterday. Amazing. I'm gonna do orange today. Show you guys how to make the fruit parfait. Great breakfast or snack. I just have the little cuties, the ones that are easy peel. So I'm gonna wash it first. All right. Woo. I'm gonna turn this down to 1 and just let it cook while we make our parfait. Then we'll make a coffee and then we'll be done. All right. All right, so I want to make a fruit parfait. I am going to be using this Kite Hill almond milk yogurt. If you can have dairy, please have regular yogurt. Greek yogurt is nice because it's thicker. It has protein in it, so it'll keep you fuller longer. Oh, thank you, Bill. Y'all, I'm trying to read the comments. Don't worry, Mona is going to be my moderator once I figure out how to do that. And anybody who wants to help support the channel, that's another thing you can do. Oh, you know what? That's not bad. I turned it back over. This one over here. You know, I put it down and I cooked it on both sides. It's not bad. It's just not the presentation that I would like. Focus, Maggie. All right, so I'm going to be using this yogurt. I think I'm going to go ahead and finish it. Yeah, there's not a lot in here, so I'm going to make it in here. And then I'll all right, I think this will just stay hot. I'm sure the eggs are fine. Yeah, we're gonna have to do this on nonstick. See my pan? Like, I don't like this right here, the burn. I need, because that was the cheese that I put down. I wanted that nice crust. We're doing this again tomorrow on nonstick until I get it right. Oh, thank you, Amethyst. But I'm in Restream. Jess, you tried it. Oh, you guys make me so happy. Okay, so Jess has made the yogurt and she put granola on it. So I'm using unsweetened yogurt. Yogurt is another thing that has a lot of added sugar. My metabolic specialist said that everything I eat has to be under 6 grams of sugar. So I don't count calories or carbs. Turn off the fan. I don't count calories or carbs, but I do try to watch the sugar. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you for reminding everyone. So yes, if you like yogurt, if you buy a fruit tray and they have that sweet yogurt cup, the dipping sauce in the middle, I found a sugar-free way to make one. So it's just 2 ingredients, the yogurt of your choice, and then I'm using again the Skinny Syrups vanilla flavor burst. You can use whatever flavor you like. 0 calories, 0 sugar. You just put a squirt in and then I'm gonna stir. And then you can dip your fruit in that. That's really all you have to do. Or you can eat it plain. So I'm just stirring it, and then you want to taste it. Jess said she did that with granola. Because sometimes, you guys, the stuff that we snack on that we think is healthy, it's adding to the problem. At least it was for me. I don't eat chips. I don't eat granola bar. I don't eat any of that stuff anymore. All right, let me taste. Ooh, perfect. Now I like a little bright. Ooh, Mona made the silk unsweetened. I'm coming to read. Y'all can read. Um, I'm gonna get a little fancy. Yesterday I did this with lemon. It was amazing with lemon and blueberry. So I dreamt up, what other citrus could I use? I'm gonna use an orange. This is just a little cutie orange that you would put in the kids' lunchbox that they can peel easily and eat. But before I peel it, I'm going to zest it. So again, you don't need a microplane or anything fancy. You just need a fine grater. This is what I'm using. I think this is Brandless. Links are coming, y'all. Amethyst helped me with that. So you did your unsweet yogurt with keto granola. Oh, yummy. Skinny syrup, caramel, and cinnamon dolce. I have the cinnamon dolce. Yes, that's good. And I have a caramel in there too. Y'all, you can experiment. All it is just mix the flavors that you like. And let's see. Okay. So I am going to zest the orange. See how it turns out with the lemon. So I'm just going to scrape, 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 turn, scrape, 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 turn. You want to stop when you get to the white part because that's bitter. You just want the sweet oils and the citrus oils from the rind. I'm making it up. Ooh, it releases the orange scent. Of course, lemon worked really well. I'll show you guys what's coming. I don't know if you can see, but I know the glare. Okay, can you see the little specks of orange in there as I'm zesting? And they're coming on the back of the zester too. So I'm just gonna keep going. I like citrus. This is completely optional and extra. Yes, there is a keto granola. I wonder what's in it. Let me know what's in it. But yeah, you guys, you can have stuff in moderation. I have seen the keto granola. I am still in weight loss mode. I want to finish this year, you guys. So I'm trying to stay really strict on my plan and not experiment too much. And that's hard because I am a home cooker. Mona says she was shook with the unsweetened almond milk, keto granola, and skinny syrups. See, you can make the food that you have to eat what you want to eat. I'm just zesting my orange. It smells nice and bright in the kitchen. And I don't know if you guys can see, but you see how I'm making like little bald spots? I went a little too far there, but I'm just going around the orange to try and get as much as that citrus out. Ah, in the grocery store, keto granola. For those of you all who go to the grocery store, you know I work from home, thankfully. So I try to have everything come to me, but I love when you guys share different products that you found. Just zesting my orange into the vanilla yogurt. Hey, Hardev, we're making the eggs. I've turned them off. We've got the pepper eggs with the spinach and the cheese and cream and half and half, heavy whipping cream. I think I already said that. So we're gonna plate in a second. I just gotta get everything camera ready. Okay, so she got this from Sam's. Joy of Life Dark Chocolate Keto Granola. That sounds amazing. But yeah, while I'm keeping notes on all this stuff, y'all. For the first 40 years of my life, I ate the traditional SAD, which is the standard American diet. So for the next 40 years, I'm gonna be here with you. Yes, just in time. Just sharing what I'm eating. And once I get to my goal and I kind of get set, I'm going to continue to eat this way because that's the only way I'll be successful. But I'll branch out a little bit more with new stuff. But what I'm doing is working, so I try to keep it a little bit strict for me. But that's what's so wonderful is, you can find what works for you. And if you don't need to lose weight or anything like that, please enjoy. All right. So if you can see here, and I've got some extra. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to peel. You can see the zest. I'm going to plate it. I'm going to peel what's left of my little cutie orange. You see I zested here. So I'm just going to peel it like the kids would in their lunch boxes. That'd be a nice little garnish if you want a little bright citrus. 3 ways to use your lemon. We talked about that last time. Zest it and then cut it and juice it. And then use the leftover rind, put it in tea or water so you get a good use out of all of it. So we have our little orange slices. Trying to see what container I want to use. All right, let me just put them in here. I'm just separating the little wedges and taking all of the little stringy parts off so that my pictures look good. Oh yes, how to highlight your name. I think you do the @ sign in YouTube. Oh, the fiber cancels out the carbs. Yeah, for those of you on keto, there's a whole math thing about fiber and carbs and all that. Look, I celebrate everything. I have done it all. Please do what works for you. If you feel great and you love it, I'm just here doing what works for me. And I love getting you guys ideas and feedback. And we can build this community of those of us who want to make healthier choices or need to make healthier choices. All right. So my cutie orange that I zested. All right. I'm trying to think if I want to do the fruit on top of the yogurt or the yogurt on top of the fruit. It's a whole thing for me, y'all. Okay. So I'm going to keep the oranges in here. And then I'm going to scoop out the yogurt on top. And then I'm going to put some more zest on top. Let me get a spoon. And I'm going to get a spatula because I'm greedy and I want it all. I'll show you guys what I've got. Oh, I should have stirred it. I didn't really stir it. Ooh, y'all, it is so good. So I have the orange slices and I put the yogurt over top. And then the rest of the garnish that's on here, I'm going to scrape it up. We did this with lemon yesterday and blueberries inside. So good. I know that's kind of bright. All right, let's plate. I'm hungry. Oh, we didn't make our coffee. I'm gonna make it quick. Almond creamer, coffee, alkaline drops, and vanilla sweetener. Let me know if anybody doesn't know about any of those ingredients and I'll give you more details while I scrape up the rest of this. With the citrus, with the orange shavings, adds a nice little brightness. I'm just doing in the Keurig, regular Maxwell House. Alkaline water, my test results said I'm more acidic, so alkaline water can turn tap water into alkaline water, or you can buy it. Vanilla flavor burst, so I'm using this in my coffee and in the yogurt. And then instead of half and half, this better half, almond milk and coconut milk, Califia Farms. Links are coming. Amethyst helped me yesterday. All right, so let's get a plate. Wondering on the spinach, should I, hate that I lost some of my cheese. All right, so you guys can see here, let me turn it. On the bottom, we have that nice fried egg crust, and I have a piece hanging off, which means, oh, so good. That was a red pepper. Yellow pepper. Let me see how it looks on the bottom. A little bit softer on the bottom. Next time I probably will do, well, we still got the fried egg crust. Next time I'll probably do either butter or oil. Because I think when you add the cheese, it's got its own oil. Yeah. And then I have this one. Doesn't look as good because I turned it over in the pan, but I'm still gonna eat it. You can see here, so I turned it over. I'll put it on the plate towards the back. So far. So there's some of my cheese. That's why I want to do this again tomorrow with nonstick. Absolutely, Hardev. Good night. I know you're in Australia and the time zone is crazy, but I appreciate you being here. Y'all know I'm going to scrape this up and eat it later because I want my cheese. I only eat 2 meals a day, so I want my food. Coffee's a little bit dark. I like it light and sweet. Make it however you like it. So I'm going to use a little bit more almond cream. Okay, maybe a lot more. Let me stir. And we've got our yogurt parfait. And I'll do a little chat and chow for my next meeting. It needs a little bit more sweet. And I like the liquid sweeteners too because they dissolve really well. Here's your breakfast. Okay, so you guys can see here. I feel like I need to have something in this corner. It's missing something, but I want to do better. Uncle Stu says I don't hold up the food well enough. So we've got our cutie oranges with unsweetened yogurt with vanilla, sugar-free syrup, and orange zest. Hopefully you guys can see. Yes, it is. Thank you. Leanne gets the credit for this recipe. What I wanted to do, Leanne, is I wanted to turn it over instead of sunny side up. It gave me, it's okay, but I think sunny side up is a better presentation. And I kept spinach. I'm just going to take off the little spinach stick. But we're going to take a quick picture, and then I think I'll sit down for just a second and eat with you guys, answer your questions. I'm glad you guys like it. Yay. Okay, wonderful, wonderful. Wonderful. So this would be a great breakfast to serve, for yourself or, for the family. Or like, what I was telling the boys, like an appetizer. Like imagine if you did a whole tray of these, like if you had a griddle, I'll show you what I had, and just did pepper rings with eggs. That would be like a nice little appetizer. A little, grab and go. So many different options. We're going to do it again tomorrow on the nonstick, y'all. I'm going to do it until I get it right. Because I have a vision in my head, and I'll tell you what I want. And it's not all the way there, but we're getting there. But this is beautiful. Just taking pictures. Some with the flash. Take pictures in turn. Take pictures in turn. And I'll eat with you guys. So you have my undivided attention. All right, that's enough.
I'll pull up a chair, see if I can bring you guys down.
Thank you, thank you. All right, Instagram. Oh, all right, let me see. I'm gonna bring up a chair. Yesterday, I'm gonna get the hot sauce out just in case. Yesterday when I added the hot sauce, it was excellent. I'm just using regular old Louisiana. All right, get a knife and fork. Just to be proper, my etiquette teacher might be watching, so I gotta make sure. All right, I'm gonna keep my apron on to eat. I am in Zoom meetings all day. Okay, not bad. What are you guys having for breakfast? Oh, cookbook ready. Oh my gosh, you guys, you just make my day. A cookbook is coming. Thank you so much for saying that. You may have heard this story before, but oh, I need a spoon for my parfait. Hold on. I'm going to share with you guys an idea that I have. A cookbook is coming. Y'all have been talking it up. When? I don't know, but I will continue to cook here for you. But yeah, I just used to post the finished product, right? So when I would make something like this, mmm, oh, y'all, this is very good. This yogurt parfait, if lemon is too strong for you, because you get you right here, you could definitely do it with orange. Ah, good question, Val. I can't have cheese on the egg fast. I don't know about the heavy whipping cream, and I couldn't have the peppers, but it's so good. I think I'm gonna eat the parfait. Mmm, mmm, y'all, so good. Okay, let me just. I love citrus, but blueberries, lime. Maybe when I get a lime, so I've done it with lemon. It's basically just the cutie oranges peeled on the inside or on the underside with vanilla unsweet yogurt that we sweetened with the skinny syrups and some orange rind shavings. Mmm. Imagine like a few chocolate chips, kind of like those yogurt flips or whatever they're called. So the whole cookbook thing, it's funny. I always used to just post what I was making. I would cook by myself. I've been cooking since Nana taught me how. I didn't have a choice. So at 9, 10, 11, I was in the kitchen with her. So I love to cook for the family. Y'all, this is so good. I'm finishing it. Oranges are sweeter than lemons, obviously. So it just brings a nice little brightness and sweetness to the yogurt parfait. But I always just used to cook, when I got my list of substitutions, I would just cook within my, meal plan, if you will. All gone. Get the kids to eat more fruit. Put it in the yogurt like that. It's really good. And because I work from home and I just love watching the cooking shows, I subscribe to everything, right? Food Network, Bon Appetit. I have it as my screensaver. I'm surrounded by food. Oh, correction from Nana. I said my mom is a retired home economics teacher, but she corrected me that they changed the name. The proper name is Family and Consumer Sciences. Thanks, Nana. But basically, all of the stuff that makes me happy. I've been corporate since college, which is fine, but this makes me happy. You guys can see. Hopefully, I don't know what to do about the glare. Okay, so let's dig in. So I would post the finished product, and then everybody, but people, for years have been commenting, that looks amazing. Did you make that? Y'all, it just cuts with the fork. I thought I was going to need a knife. I'll show you. Tear my spinach. You want to try and get a little bit of everything in the bite. You know, that's a proper canapé or little bite-size appetizer. And I'm licking my fingers.
So you can see the pepper, the spinach. It needs nothing. It's so good. It's so good. Oh my gosh, y'all. It's so good. I'm coming back to my story. I'm just having a moment. Ooh, Val said that's probably good with pineapples. Yes, if you like warm pineapple on a pizza, absolutely. That's what I do. Like, I get recipes for stuff and then I make it my own. Okay, so if you guys can see, since I did it sunny side up, I know this is hard on the yellow pepper, but I have a little bit of a soft yolk, but because it cooked from the bottom, you can tell that the yolk is set. So it's like you get the creaminess of the soft yolk and the firmness of the well done. I could cry. Oh my God, Nana said put some respect on my degree. Y'all, if you were on yesterday, Mom watches and she messages me corrections during my live stream. Gotta love family. So anyway, back to the story, Maggie. Y'all, this is excellent. I don't even need hot sauce today. The cream, the heavy whipping cream, and the cheese just gives the eggs like some fullness. And for me, it's coconut cream. If you can have dairy, use dairy. There's a bite for you, Instagram, and a bite for you, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. And you guys can see the pepper. You see how it's a little bit burnt? Not burnt, but you see how it's like sauteed on the bottom? So you've got that wrinkly skin. I was rushing yesterday. I went to get my eyebrows done, full disclosure. And I came back, I didn't have all my ingredients out. So when I was cooking last night, I was going back and forth to the fridge. Jess, you're gonna love this. So I got it together, you know. I try to be, y'all, 1 down, 2 to go. This is so good. You know, I try to keep everything together for you all, but I keep it real. If it's not okay, it's not okay. And it just cuts well with the fork. You don't really need a knife. Let me get you guys some. So I made, what did we make last night? Oh, the taco salad. So you know how I always go over there to get my phone. I'm recording on my iPad. I go over there to get my phone to take pictures before I dig in here so you guys can see. So when I got my phone to take the pictures, there was a message from Nana. She was watching the live stream and she says, "Oh, Maggie, jack of all trades, your ingredients should be prepped and ready." During my live stream. Thank you, Jess. Ooh, okay, you guys, I'm gonna tell you something. I like it better with the yellow pepper. The red pepper is good, but the red pepper is sweet, which is great, but I wanted to make like a savory breakfast. And so when I bite into this with the spinach and the egg and the cheese, I want that creamy, savory taste. And then you get that burst of sweet from the red pepper. I'll have to do it with green. I've only done it with red and yellow, but the yellow pepper is excellent. But I'm still gonna eat it. Excuse me. Okay, so back to my story. You know, I would post the pictures of the food that I made, final product. Thank you, Jess. If I say family and consumer sciences, y'all be like, what? If I say mom was a home economics teacher, you understand. So the standard that I had growing up was very high. My parents still don't think that I'm cooking. Nobody was subscribed to my channel. Went home for Easter. My mom told me my dad's, oh,
Maggie, mom told dad that I had a YouTube channel. Oh, but Maggie, she's not cooking. Oh, she's just opening cans. So welcome to my opening cans show. But yeah, so if you don't do everything from scratch, then you're not cooking. We all start somewhere. Anyway, so I post my food on social media. People would say, "Did you make that?" Exactly. Leanne, you have not seen me open a can. The mushrooms for the ribeye, I think, was the first can I opened. I thought I had fresh mushrooms, and then I was triggered, so I bought fresh mushrooms. But y'all, in my mind, I cook real food. But my mom roasts her own nuts, sips her own grains. So, yeah. So people would say, "Did you make that?" I said, "Yeah, I made that." So then I started posting the before and the after. So I would show the ingredients and then the finished product. And people started commenting, "How did you make that?" And so I would say, I would go back in the comments and I would comment on the steps that I did. Mmm. Thank you, sweetheart. I know. Cooking should be enjoyable. I'm glad that it's simple. Um, I've seen some stuff online and it's just like you need all these spices back here. Salt, pepper, just fresh ingredients and a little bit of love. Nah. We're all, real people, working people, moms. No, I'm not a real chef, y'all. Just a home cooker. Um, so I started commenting on my posts how I made the food. Hmm. Mm. Mm. Two more bites. So then any of you all who came over here from Lead Attorney, who is amazing, please check out his YouTube channel. He is a 20-year attorney who started YouTube as a pandemic hobby and is now retired himself because he's doing so well. And he likes to help support other people. If you have a YouTube channel, please put it, or a business or something, please put it in the comments and I'll support show because you guys support me. But he said, if you're over 35, you have information that people need to know. I'm 46. And he was like, you should start a YouTube channel. And I was like, but people already know this stuff, right? And so that's how Maggie the Substitute Teacher came to be. And my first videos were me just kind of commenting and narrating through what I was doing in pictures. And then someone said, are you going to have like actual cooking demonstrations? I never thought of it. I never thought people would actually want to see me cook. I just thought people would want to see the finished product like a cookbook. Because people always told me, thank you all. Thank you, sweetheart. People always told me, oh, you need a cookbook. Because you do need a cookbook. When I would post my food, people would say, ooh, when you get a cookbook, I want an autographed copy. Or you need to make a cookbook. Or that looks cookbook ready. And so you guys know when you keep hearing something over and over again, that's kind of, a sign and a half. Oh, Jess, sweetheart, thank you. Jess, yes, Lead is extremely brilliant. Jess says if it were complex, it would be like other channels and you wouldn't attempt it. Yeah, I'm glad that you guys are here. Look, we all started somewhere when I was young and first married. I'm amicably divorced, but I was burning stuff. I was making, y'all, we all start somewhere. Mona has a family channel, MD3 Kids. Check her out. They do vlogs. I think she said tastings and all kinds of stuff there. Mona has offered to be a moderator for me. So I'm going to figure out how to do that, Amethyst. I may need your help. If anybody wants to help moderate, which just means with the comments and, just make sure everything stays channel appropriate so we represent each other well. Just because my hands are I'm not just talking, I'm actually cooking. Almost done, you guys. So thank you, thank you, thank you for being here and for helping to support. I eat 2 meals a day, so I usually go live twice a day. And this actually helps keep me accountable because I only eat when I'm cooking for you all. So, of course I'll have something to drink or a piece of fruit or something, but I keep my meals here. So I have to be public about what I eat. Mucho gusto. Hope you're doing well. Love Lead Attorney. He's a great guy. We met him at the meetup he had in Atlanta. So I bought his course, and y'all, I just turned on the camera and I never looked back. And like I said, I didn't think anybody would really want to see, but sometimes, we're all visual people, or most of us are visual people, and you learn by watching. So I am happy to share what I've learned with you all. Hey, Wealth Talk. Thank you for being here. Sorry, we're at the end. This is the chat and chow portion. But y'all, breakfast was good. So we had our peppers. The the finished picture will be on my YouTube community tab. I'm also Maggie, the substitute teacher, on all platforms: Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. I got to get on TikTok, y'all. That's what the kids say, but mm, mm. So thank you for helping the channel to grow. What do we want to do for dinner today? So I have an AM meal and a PM meal. I eat twice per day. I'm done with my taco salad and nachos. Y'all, I may place an order. I can't have lobster. Believe it or not, that came up on my sensitivity list. But if anyone has ever had red Argentinian shrimp, I saw a recipe for that in the air fryer. I may have to order some. Love my grocery delivery. And make some Argentinian shrimp with like a butter sauce. Oh my God, y'all. Argentinian shrimp, one, it's big, it's colossal, it's a splurge. So this is not something you eat every day, but it has a very nice buttery texture. It does taste like lobster. You know how shrimp sometimes can be kind of fishy. I don't know. Sometimes if you guys can't have shellfish, I'm sorry, but I saw that recipe because I'm always scrolling social media for food. I get inspired with others, but that's kind of on my mind. And I have a chicken in there that I want to marinate because I'm going to use the air fryer and do the whole rotisserie. It's a little bit messy, but I think we'll marinate that. Excuse me. What other questions do you guys have? I'm going to go back in the comments. I might have missed something while I was cooking. But yeah, so a cookbook will come. I don't know how and I don't know when. Oh, this is what I was going to tell you guys. One of the chefs that I follow, Chef Erin Morley, and I told her I'm stealing this shamelessly from her. So I want to have an interactive cookbook. So of course we'll have, pictures and the story behind the food and the recipe and all that stuff. But I also want to have a QR code on each recipe so that when you scan it with your phone, it takes you to a video of me actually preparing the food and walking you through it. So it's not just the pictures on the page. So what do you guys think about an interactive cookbook? Okay, what does Val say is awesome? Did I miss something? She got something from Aldi. Let me know what is awesome, Val. I say so much stuff. I don't know what I said. Just enjoying my coffee. Just a simple moment. I know life gets so busy. It's nice to take a moment. Oh, the shrimp. Okay, wonderful. So Aldi has the Argentinian shrimp. See, I forgot that fast. Y'all, thank you for helping me. So I think I'll do that. I think I will place a grocery order. And I'll just, plug those while I'm here. If you guys aren't familiar, there's so many. Of course, there's Whole Foods, Amazon Prime, Walmart Plus, Instacart, Shipped, I use all of them. I'm a member of all of them. I know that's a little bit overkill, but I don't like to go out. And it's gonna sound horrible. I don't go out of the house. Of course, I go out of the house, but I use as many grocery delivery services as I can. You can get 2-hour delivery. For me, it keeps me out of the stores from spending extra money I don't need to spend, because I'm that person that'll go out for paper towels and come back with $100 worth of stuff. Oh, you like that? The interactive cookbook? Okay, wonderful. And also, I'm bad with impulse buying. So if I go to get my healthy ingredients and I see a beautiful cake display or whatever, I'm buying it. I know this about myself. So the grocery delivery services, they're just like Amazon Prime. So you're going to spend about $100 for the year. But for me, $2 a week to stay on track is absolutely worth it. Thank you guys. Thank you. You love the interactive cookbook. Okay. I just got to figure out how, but we'll have a collection of recipes, then we can pick which ones. It'll be fun, you guys. Maybe we'll do a cookbook with Nana, a cookbook with the kids, healthy cookbook. Let me get the rest of this weight off, and then we'll pick. But thank you for supporting. What was I talking about? Oh, the grocery delivery services. So yeah, you know how you guys shop online. You go online, one of the things that I love, and I think I have some links for you guys on my YouTube About Me page. More links are coming where you can try it with a coupon, but you can put just what you need in there. I think Walmart doesn't have a minimum. Instacart has like a $10 minimum. Shipped has, and Whole Foods, I think they have a $35 minimum for the order, but to have that stuff brought to your doorstep, for me to see, it's amazing to me. Y'all, I'm 46, so I'm old, but it's amazing to me that I can see a recipe, place an order, and it'll be here like the same day. Y'all know we used to go grocery shopping once a week on Saturdays and push the cart with our parents, or at least that was me. You love the Target pickup. Yes, a Walmart pickup as well. Oh, okay, Jess. So you use my videos to make y'all, Jess made the pan-seared fish. I'm so glad it turned out well for her. But yes, so if you're here for the live stream, I love that. I love the engagement. But if you guys miss the live stream, if I make something that you like, pull up the iPad or the phone and then, pause it and do the step and then continue, and yes, you impulse buy too. Let it help you, We can't remember everything. Y'all use this technology for something that helps you. So Mona likes the Target pickup and drive. Yes, because y'all, and then forget shopping with the kids. Oh no. Oh no, Mom, we need to. No. Mm-mm. So I use the pickup services or the delivery services. And if you're not familiar, that's fine. I'm going to stand up, y'all. I think I'm here. If you're not familiar, here I come. Yeah, here I come. If you're not familiar, you can, go to their websites and I think put in your zip code and it'll let you know what stores are in your area because it changes based on your location. And a couple little hacks that I've used that I'll share with you guys and we'll wrap up because I'm done. One moment, please. Put up my apron and clean up. Another little life hack with the delivery services, if y'all have kids in school, when they ask for like them big cases of Gatorade or water for field day or whatever, then you're going to the store, getting it off the shelf, putting it in the buggy, putting it on the conveyor belt, putting it in the car. But no, I'm not doing all that. You can order what you want and have it directly shipped. You can change any address. Excuse me, if you are traveling, like I did a cabin with the boys once when they were in Boy Scouts. They slept outside. Maggie was in the cabin. But I ordered groceries delivered to the cabin so I could cook because you don't want to drive somewhere and then have to go to the store and figure out whatever. No. Use technology. Oh, yes, you guys, I definitely want to get to 1,000 subscribers. So I love how you guys are here, however you found me, putting away our butter and our heavy whipping cream. Mona, what are you laughing at? What did I do now? So
So for anyone who doesn't know, when I get to 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to eat the rest of this yellow pepper. It was good. Oh, y'all. I am a boy mom times two. I know this is going to sound crazy, but I am a very girly girl. I have two of the most manly boys. I mean, they're just boys. And so yes, they were intense. I was on the property, I was at the campground, but I was in the comfort of a cabin with running water and a kitchen. Yes, I work every day so that I'm not homeless. So no, I'm not sleeping in the woods. No. Say whatever you want about Maggie. That's a hard stop. But you know what I did do in the morning? And the boys love this. Not just my boys, but all the Boy Scouts when they were Boy Scouts. Um, I would get up in the morning all refreshed and I would cook for the troop. So absolutely, y'all laugh if you want to. I am not sleeping in the woods. No. Because they want parents to come and experience it and camp with their kids. If y'all saw how those parents woke up in the woods, no ma'am, no sir. No, absolutely no. So, but I would go down to the, I would cook. They would bring like all their camping gear, like they have like camp stoves and pans and all that stuff. And y'all, I would cook in the woods and I would make pancakes and eggs and bacon and all the stuff that the boys like. I am not sleeping in the bush. I'm not homeless. Why would I do that? Would you do that? You let me know. Y'all like to camp? So they forgave me for not sleeping in the bush because I cooked for the whole troop. See? Y'all been grocery shopping with kids. And then boys, they want to run with the cart and hop on it. They want to yank it while you're pushing it. Y'all, it's trauma. No, this is not, no. I'm too old for that. The boys are 12 and 14 now, so we don't have that issue. One is in boarding school, and the 14-year-old is with dad, so I'm enjoying my impromptu empty nesting. Trauma! Y'all can do that if you want to. Just cleaning up here. I will check Aldi and see if we can get the Argentinian shrimp for dinner. I'll just be sipping on teas and whatnot for my midday, meals between meetings. But yeah, I love the grocery services. Hey, whatever works for you. Please don't do it my way. If you like my parents, but they're retired, they like going to the store and touching on the vegetables and talking to people. Maybe that'll be me when I'm 70. That's not me now. And I'm sorry, but I'm just big on service, y'all. This is going to sound like a little bit of a rant. And I know it's hard to find workers now. I know it's just a lot going on. So I understand. But if I come into your place of business to spend money, I don't expect you to bow at my feet, but I do expect you not to be annoyed that I'm there. You ever ask somebody a question? Oh, excuse me, I'm looking for. Nope. Again, the way that I was raised with mom and her family and consumer sciences or home economics,
We serve guests when they come to our home. I'm also an Airbnb hostess. I have someone checking in today. You know, I love to make people feel well taken care of. So, you know, it's frustrating when you don't get good service. And so I just, you know, I'd rather stay at home and let some young person or somebody pick the groceries and bring them here. I just, or put them in my car when I pull up. All right, you guys, kitchen is clean. I'm gonna wash my hands, but I think we're good. This is so nice. I'm so glad that you guys allowed me to sit down and enjoy my food. I really enjoy our chat and chow. So we're gonna see if we can do the Argentinian shrimp with the butter sauce, and I'll probably do that over a spinach salad tonight. Y'all, yeah. And I'm not getting into it. I'm not even trying to sound the way this is going to sound, but I'm not getting into it with an hourly worker that doesn't want to be there. That's just not, you know, that's just not what I'm trying to do. Like, I don't know. I could sound really, yeah, I'm just not going to let you ruin my day. So I don't have to be here. Yeah, nah, not happening. All right, so we like to keep it positive here. So again, thank you all for being here. Thank you for subscribing. If you like what I'm doing, like the video, thank you. Please consider subscribing and sharing. I will be working and then picking up the kid, taking him to dad's. Maybe like 6-ish my time. I'll do dinner. Maybe later. I have a watch that needs repair. I may go to the mall. So I'll schedule that. Let's say 7 p.m. tonight, because shrimp doesn't take long to cook. So that'll be nice if we can get our shrimp dinner over an Argentinian shrimp over a spinach salad, crumbled blue cheese, a nice vinaigrette or the butter sauce. All right, you guys, I got a pan to scrape. Thank you, Instagram. See you all tonight. Thank you, Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook. And Mona, I'm going to see if I can make you a moderator when the live stream is over. I hope I don't have to do it while it's live streaming, but if I do, we'll do it tonight. But thank you, sweetheart, for helping me. All right, you guys, and go check out Mona on her page. All right, you guys, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. We'll see you tonight.